My name is Logan. Welcome to A Dive Into. This is the show where we go over my favorite pieces of horror media, and that's about it. In today's video, we are going to be discussing a mod for Doom that I really thought that was interesting, called myhouse.wad. This is a very mysterious thing, not much is known about the creator, but the main story of this is that the creator's dead friend made this mod, and it's going, and there's a lot of there's a journal inside of the game files that details the weird things that are happening to him after he's been working on this mod. And I think it's just a really fun project. It even ties into real world literature. I will be talking about that. That sounds boring, but it kind of is. But it's awesome, and I really want to share it with you. So let's get right into the video. Okay. And here is the download page for myhouse.wad. Let's read it. Okay, my house. Excited to finally release this tribute map. Last August, I lost a good childhood friend of mine and took it pretty hard. When I was visiting my hometown for his funeral, I connected with his parents, who shared with me some of his old belongings. Among them was a copy of an old map of his backed up on a 3.5-inch floppy disk from high school. Thomas and I were into amateur Doom mapping in the early thousands, but I had never seen this map of his prior to uncovering it on one of the old floppy disks. As a way of paying tribute to him and all the great memories we had together, I took the plunge and installed Doom Builder in order to polish up his map and add a few modern amenities, just for convenience sake. I haven't touched an editor in over 15 years, so I was quite surprised to find out how easy mapping has become. I may have gotten a little carried away with these new UDMF features, and as such, the map is designed for GZ Doom. From the text file, Doom 2, GZ Doom hardware renderer 1 map, not much of a challenge, is roughly 10 minutes of playtime. All difficulty settings implemented. Jumping and crouching disabled, free look is fine. Lots of Doom Q. Making maps of your house was all the rage back in the day. I feel like this is pretty adorable and a detailed tribute to my friend, and a great way to share something of him with the community we loved. Miss you, Tom. Download myhouse.wad. If you click this, send this to a picture of, I'm assuming, the creator and Tom. Veg. The creator's name is Veg. Let's check out his profile real quick. Yeah, there's not much here. So yeah, let's go download the game. Okay, let's download the game. I haven't played Doom in a while, so this should be interesting. Let's just download the whole thing. Hang on. Oh, yep, there we go, download. This might take a while. Okay, so now download the file. Let's check it out. Okay. Got 4 things. Photos. Let's check out these photos. There's that same picture. Todd and the creator. Unknown. Stop for directions. Like a gas station. There's a bunch of pictures. Looks like a high school photos. Same binder. Same binder. Same binder. Oh. Here we go. Thomas Howard, age 35, died in his home on August 3rd, 2022 in Oswego, Illinois. Celebration of life will be held from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. The service at 1 p.m. on a Sunday, August 7th, 2022 at the Dwight Olson Center. Caring for Thomas and his family is the Shirley Funeral Chapel. Originally from Plano, Illinois, town where Thomas was born on June 14, In 1987, growing up, Tom ran cross country for Plano High School and participated in the debate and Model UN. Graduating high school, Tom attended Beloit College and received a bachelor's degree in geology. He then moved to Wyoming and spent several years working for his National Park Service before reconnecting with his high school crush and moving back to Illinois to be with them. Tom and his partner moved to Oswego, where he started working for the city as part of the grounds crew. Tom was loved by everyone who knew him, and his smile and laugh was said to be infectious. He'll be missed and deeply remembered by everyone in his life. Tom is survived by his parents, Dale and Judy Allard, sisters Suzanne, brothers Joel and David, and his cat Scrambled, who he's spoiled rotten. Okay. So that's all the pictures. Okay, so now we got a file called screenshots. Let's check that out. There's the picture of the house. Just there. Just a bunch of screenshots from the game, okay. Okay, so let's check out the file that says sketchbook. What's this? So that's a blue card from Doom. I haven't played Doom in a while, so it's gonna take me a minute to remember the control. Oh, so that's a creepy ass dog. And there's a house. Okay, well, let's stop stalling. Let's go play the game. Okay, just gotta boot up the game. Let's get right into it. Oh shoot, hang on. Okay, I was able to fix it. I forgot to click that it was a Doom 2 mod, so see if I can remember the controls. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it looks like a house. Got like a kitchen area, like some bottles, a sink. Got like a nice living room area. They got an old-fashioned PlayStation. Let's keep it. Jump scare. Well, this is just gonna be basically just like a gameplay video. I hope you like it. Please do not judge me if I die a bunch. I'm not very good at these kinds of games. I did beat Doom the Dog. It was on. It was on not too rough mode. So. Yeah, I went to like a big Doom phase for a while. That's how I found this. Bedroom area. What's happening with the guys? Where are they going? Oh, sorry, I got the yellow. What's going on with the enemies? What's going on? Oh man, I died. What's the button? Oh, it's starting to come back to me. How many times am I gonna do that? This one just came out. Very sorry. I'm very poopy at this game. Okay, I saved up on quite a lot of health there. What's going on with this hallway, man? Yeah, this is like a very weird Yay! Okay, so I just beat the level. I'm recording it. Sent me to the second level, Doom 2. So I'm just gonna play through this. I'm gonna get the super shotgun. That might make things easier. It's just gonna be some gameplay for a while. I gotta heal up. This will be useful. That's right. Stay down. Alright, this opens like this. Now I get the super shotgun. Sweet, I'm just gonna move, switch back to my pistol for now. Alright, I can't jump in this one. Are there all of a sudden so many guys? It'll go back to my house thing after this, so. Okay. Then we'll go into more of the secrets. Okay, yep, so as I expected, it brought me back to the house. Oh, yeah, shotgun. Make things a lot easier. Oh, wait. Yeah, still have it. I'm just gonna go with the normal shotgun for now, but. Hey guys, sorry that one thing cut short. My mom was calling me. The way they access this is, yeah. See, there's like a full health things over there. That's See that over Let's go back up and try getting that. Oh, and another thing I noticed, now the doors open normally. They used to like go up like the new doors, but now they actually open. Another thing I noticed is that the Sony PlayStation, that's an Xbox now. So yeah, just like changed up a bunch of stuff about the house. So up there. So yeah, a bunch of stuff is gonna change throughout this Now there's more health. Oh. There's the... is blocked. So now what are we gonna do? So let's just start exploring now. I think that a bunch of things have changed. Yep. Whole other hallway now. TV room. Pepsi. So I want pop. Now there's another door. Okay, so I forgot to mention this, but we do have like a document of this stuff. So let's read it together. Today I woke up to the news that an old childhood friend of mine had suddenly passed away. I can't believe it. We were so close when we were younger, and I feel like a part of my life is now missing. I feel so hopeless, like I can't do anything to bring him back. I feel so sad, and it feels like my heart is heavy. I can't help but think about all the fun times we had together growing up, all of our adventures, our secrets, and even our arguments. I miss him so much, and I can't believe he's gone. I'm struggling to cope with this news, and it's hard to stay focused on anything else. I hope that writing in this journal will help me to process my emotions and come to the terms with what has happened. And I know that my friend would want me to remember the good times and continue to live life to the fullest. August 16, 20. I attended the funeral of my childhood friend, and I was overwhelmed with grief as I looked around at everyone else in the room. I could feel the sadness in the air. The service was beautiful, and the pastor said some kind words about my friend that made me feel better. After the service, I went back to my friend's parents' house and spent some time. I just know every instance of the word house in this is blue. Some time with them. I reminded of all the fun times we had together growing up. I never imagined I would be saying goodbye to my friend so soon. As I sat with my friend's parents, we reminisced about all the memories we shared. At the end of the visit, his parents gave me some old personal items that belonged to my friend. I was surprised to find a stack of old discs containing some Doom file backups. It was an emotional moment, but I'm grateful to have these items to remember my friend by. When I get home, I'll go through some of his old artwork and see what I can recover from the discs. August 18th, 2022. I spent some time looking through my friend's sketchbook just in case there was something important in there. I have no idea what to expect, but I was definitely not prepared for the strange artwork I found inside. The sketches, I think that's what were in the files earlier, were mostly abstract and dark with a lot of imagery depicting death, sadness, and despair. As I flipped through the pages, the artwork seemed to get increasingly darker. I began to feel a sense of dread. I decided that I had seen enough to close the book, feeling a little bit shaken. After that, I decided to try to take my mind off things and do some Amazon shopping. I need a USB 3.5-inch floppy drive if I'm going to try to cover some of these old files. Lord knows whether anything can be retrieved from these discs. They're nearly 20 years old, fingers crossed. My package finally arrived in the mail, so I spent the day going through the old floppy disks. I plugged it in and started to play around with it. I was surprised to find that I could actually recover data from my old floppy disks. I had some old files from my high school days that I thought were long gone, but here they were. My friend and I used to make Doom maps in high school, and I was so excited to find them again. But then I stumbled across a map that I had never seen before. It was a map of my friend's house. I was so surprised to learn that he had been working on this map in secret. Playing this map made me realize the best way to honor our friendship is to clean up his work and release it to the public. Never made any Doom stuff available to others. I guess we were young and intimidated by the great work being produced by the community, but I'm impressed with the quality of what's currently here in his map, and I think it's a fitting tribute to clean it up for others to enjoy. August 25th, 2022. Spent this morning doing something I haven't done in years, browsing Doom World for the most recent Doom editing tools. I was beginning to find how easy and accessible the new tools were compared to what I used back in the mid-2000s. I ended up downloading Ultimate Doom Builder and Slate, both of which proved to be incredibly useful. Ultimate Doom Builder made mapping incredibly easy and straightforward. I was able to quickly create a basic map without much trouble. I'm excited to see what I can achieve with a bit more practice. Slate was also much better at managing resources than trying to use WinText, which I remember using back in the day. I feel pretty comfortable now that I finished my friend's map and maybe add some new features to spruce it up as well. August 29, 2022. Okay, so this is, scratch it up. I will try to read it. I had the strangest dream last night about my childhood friend who recently passed away. We were playing Legos in his basement like we used to do as kids. When I turned around, he was gone. The house was empty and silent. Everything was so quiet and still. I started to smell smoke and hear screams from upstairs. I ran upstairs, and when I got there, the house was just a burned frame. Smoke was getting thicker and thicker. I could barely see or breathe. I searched for my friend, but I couldn't find him anywhere. I couldn't see anything. I started to panic, and I found myself outside the fog. I was alone, but I could hear low growls in the distance. When I woke up, I was sure it was just a dream, but I knew deep down that it was real. Just missed my friend so much, so I think that he was gone. There's nothing worse than letting your mind dwell on something after a while it starts to consume you. Just now, I decided to order a replacement set of smoke detector CO2 sensors just in case. September 2nd, 2022. Today I made a post on Doom World showing off my friend's map. There's more to do on the map, but hopefully this is encouragement. I need to finish the map and push it out for the release. That would be a simple project, but the more I learned about the new UDMF features, the more things I've been adding to make it more interesting. I had the project to maintain the original aesthetic my friend was working on, but I tried to find that fine line between the original vanilla map and a cleaned-up release that feels a little less 90s. October 3rd, 2022. October already. I've been super busy with work, so I haven't had time to work on the map. I did, however, go back and look through that sketchbook again and started scanning some of them into the computer for posterity. As I scrolled through the drawings, I could see that my friend had taken a dark turn. Each sketch seemed more unhinged and disturbing than the last. I felt a chill worry run down my spine as I realized that my friend's mental health might have been in a very fragile state. I was working, but I was really looking forward to coming to my house and getting some mapping. I decided to order pizza first, so I called on my favorite pizza place to place my order. It was so good to be able to relax and enjoy some good food. Once the pizza arrived, I set it aside and got to work on my Doom map. I've been working on it for a while now, making good progress. My friend McGrath, new hours to and finding the map. It felt really good to mess with some of the unique map features, some aligned floors without having to try new textures. After a few hours, I decided to take a break and have some of the pizza I ordered for dinner. I went back to work on my map. I know that sharing is a big part of Doom community, but a small part of me just doesn't want to make people make modifications on the map. That's because I feel like it's a tribute, and just eventually something else I can change to feel inappropriate. More importantly, it feels like something wants me to be the only one to work on it. I can't explain, but when I reached out to ZDoom's Discord server shop, it seemed like something didn't want me to upload it for others to work on. It sounds stupid because I ended up uploading a copy, but for a moment I felt prepared to keep it for myself. Fortunately, I posted in Doom World. Just received well. It seems most people aren't bothered by the idea that an author just doesn't want a map, make their map available for modifications. Some of these things have red things on them. Maybe that means that those are important. Anyway, let's go back up. I was actually able to get some sleep last night. I have these vivid, cryptic dreams, and they keep feeling more personal and unsettling. I'm starting to prefer the tiresome days to my dreams. I was dreaming about getting a nice hot bath. I felt myself sinking deeper and deeper into the warm water until I couldn't breathe. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. I was drowning in my own bathtub. Suddenly I felt a jolt, as if I had been pulled out of the water. When I opened my eyes, I found myself in a subterranean cave, illuminated by a faint eerie blue light. I could feel a chill in the air. I could hear the echoing of demons in the distance. I tried to scream, but my voice was muffled by the darkness of the cave. I felt a chill running down my spine as I realized I was being hunted by something unseen. I heard the scraping claws on the rocks and felt the ground shake beneath me. Terrified, I started running until I saw a crevice in the wall of the cave. I squeezed through and hid in the darkness, hoping the demons wouldn't find me. Eventually I woke in my own bed, safe and sound, but couldn't help but feel lingering fear that demons were still out there watching and waiting. So that's important, I guess. So 2022, it's 4:30 a.m. and still working on this map for Doom. I can't believe I've been up this late. I must be exhausted. I'm not really sure why I'm having trouble sleeping lately. I just can't seem to shut my mind off. I'm really starting to feel the effects of it too. I've been more irritable than usual, and my coworkers have said that they noticed a change in my behavior. It's a lot more on edge or jumpy than I used to be. I'm playing back the map to check my work. I'm finding all these new additions I don't remember adding. It's almost like the map has a mind of its own, but it's impossible, right? Maybe I'm just exhausted and not thinking straight. I guess I'd take it as a sign that I need to get some rest. This is long. September 16th, 2022. Today I decided to take a day off work. I was just so tired I couldn't focus anymore. I've been having trouble sleeping recently and I just needed to rest. Glad Christmas is coming soon, so I can spend time with my family. I'm looking forward to it, even though I don't really feel like being around people. It'll be nice to have some time away from the school and just to relax. I'm sure there'll be a lot of fun and there will be plenty of laughter and good times. Here's hoping that I'll be well rested and ready to face the world again soon. December 17th, 2022. Don't attempt to type while sleepy. Here's another important thing. I was in the bathroom, sitting in my front mirror shaving. As I looked through my reflection, I noticed it winked at me. It was so strange and unexpected that I threw my razor at the mirror. I was so scared that I expected the mirror to shatter. But instead it detected. It was even more surprising when I put my hand through the mirror and I could feel the glass. I kept going and I was able to climb all the way into the mirror. It was like a tunnel. When I looked back, I saw myself in the mirror. This time I winked back. It was so surreal, but I felt like I belonged there. There was something comforting about being in the mirror. Just like it was my home. I woke up feeling so confused and shocked, but still can't believe it was just a dream. January 25th, 2023. Today was supposed to be my first day back at my work. A day at work after my holiday break. I decided to take one more day off to work on myhouse.wad. I've been spending hours every day mapping out and organizing the project. I'm starting to feel like it's taking on a life of its own. Despite being unable to remember making many of the changes, I keep finding new things appearing in the project. I'm starting to feel a little paranoid, like someone or something is watching me and it's controlling this direction of the project. It's a strange feeling, I'm not sure how to explain it, but I just feel like I'm not in control anymore. It's a little unnerving, but I'm determined to finish this project. I was driving along around the woods when all of a sudden my car veered off the road and crashed into a tree. I woke up to find myself in the driver's seat with an injured and bleeding leg. My head was spinning and I felt disoriented. I dragged myself out of the car, hobbled my way through the woods in hope of finding help. My leg was in agony and I felt like I was going to faint. The tree saw the lights of a lonely gas station. I proceeded to find it open and realized that there was nobody there. I had no idea where everyone had gone. As I was going to stand there, I heard some strange noises coming from the woods around me. So I was scared to investigate. So I sat there feeling scared and alone. Suddenly I heard a car in the distance. I limped towards it. Thank goodness it was a taxi driver who was able to take me to the hospital. Eventually woke up in a cold sweat, not sure if I was relieved or disappointed that was just a dream. So these dreams definitely have some important stuff in them. January 13th, 2023, I had a extended weekend because of MLK Day. So I thought I'd try to wrap this thing up before March. I've trouble opening the map. Doom Builder and Slade both reported being unable to locate the file. Apparently, during previous editing session, I compiled the map as a PK3 file, and both editors were looking for a previous copy in .wad format. I've been reading tutorials on how to convert WAD files to PK3. I must have thrown everything into a new file at some point and exhausted super because I don't remember actually converting the project into a different format. Last night, I had a nightmare that felt so real. I can still see the fear of terror coursing through this as I was on an airplane and I was the only passenger. I looked through the window seat ground and noticed the terrain was unfamiliar. I had no idea where I was or where I was going. Suddenly, the plane started to shake violently. I heard a loud noise coming from the engine. In the distance, I could see a huge storm cloud coming towards me. I tried to communicate with the pilot, but I couldn't hear him over the sound of the engine. The plane began to dive. Suddenly, I felt a huge jolt. I looked through the window again and saw that the plane was heading for some kind of structure. But I felt the plane crash. I felt the impact and heard the screams across from people around me. That woke up my heart pounding and blood on my body turns to sweat. I don't know if the memories of my friend keep flowing back while working on this map, but I need to take a break. This project was some simple cleanup and releases and more. Let's consume all my free time hours past the map where the time I'm familiar with the work. That's the map. I'm going to start mapping and come back later when I'm in a better place. I mapped again last night and tonight. I'll take a break for real this time. Hopefully it will let me. I hope it will let me. Valentine's Day, the only person I ever loved for a short time. You brought a little happiness into the painful system called life. We'll be together one day. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for the other someone to be the real in my life. I didn't make this area of the map. I'm sure of it. It's still the house that Thomas started all this years ago, but it's different. It's changed. The map I've been detailing and cleaning up for release is still here. So I don't enter time with too many tags and sector references separated from these new areas. It would be more disturbed if it wasn't so beautiful. I took more time off work to finish the map after 13 years. I got the hours, but more importantly, the map beats me. Without my guiding hand, the map doesn't know what to build. I can't help it, guide. I never tell what elements of this map are my friends, which remind what this map has created. I'm no longer afraid the map is creating itself. It needs me as much as I need it. God, this guy's going insane. Which reminds me of a dream I had the other night. I'm not sleeping much, but as I recall, this one was surprising clarity. I'm standing on a beach staring out past the water. The ocean stretching as far as the eye can see. Seagulls cawed overhead. And the gentle caress of water lapped on the sand in front of me. I dipped my toes. At least I tried. So I didn't realize everything was fake. Jeez. I played out slowly, lemon damn full. Blah 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 blah. March 20th, 2023. I was wrong. Map is using me. What? This morning I loaded a Doom Builder backup file But I tried to delete my house.pk3, but I keep forgetting a filing easier. I don't think the map will let me. I'm going to post on Doom World tonight, but I don't want anyone playing anything other than the original vanilla release. Whatever the map is doing to me, can let do the same to others. Sorry, I uploaded the save Call of Duty when myhouse.pk3 was uploaded by mistake. I don't know if a lot of people were able to download the map before fixed length, but hopefully I caught it in time. Whew. That was a lot of reading. Okay, so it looks like these dreams are like stuff how to progress in the game. So let's work this playing like this. Extreme so that goes in the basement. So it's probably something in the basement. So let's go check out the basement. Okay, so I'm in the basement. I noticed that this is slightly open. So God. Oh, wait. Spooky. Don't worry, doggy. It says good doggies and good doggies. Oh God, there's an pumpkin or turn myself into a pumpkin. Oh yeah, I don't want to go anywhere near that thing. Oh God, yeah. That's scary. Oh my God. Dog. new area. It's like just to save you guys time. Okay, after like 30 minutes of trying to stick that landing, I finally made it. Okay, what's up here? My big prize. It's a can of tuna. Kitties love tunas. Okay, so I guess we got all those. Now, I remember seeing something over here by this. Oh, wait. It's like that electrical box thing. No, that's what it was. Is it this way, maybe? Am I recording? Yeah, I am. this is where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. If you liked the video, be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.